Yeah.
I need y'all to think about what y'all want to see, what y'all want to talk about. And then that's how we going to move forward. Because this is your program. This is your program. This is yours. This is yours. This is yours. This is yours. This is yours, yours, and yours. This is not mine. This is not his. This is not his program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is y'all program, man. So whatever I need to do to make sure y'all taken care of, guess what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do.
The topic that we were talking about were true friends, absent fathers, drugs, and I can't remember the last one.
Well, I'm going to throw the subject out first. The subject is the negative consequences of a broken home. How many of y'all got daddies? I mean, y'all like, I guess we just jump right into it. Everybody got a daddy in their life?
Like a stepdad?
Dad, any form of male figure in their life. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, a person that's a role model to me is my stepfather, considering that my real father was never in the house. So my stepfather, he actually works 2 jobs to try and support for me, my brothers, and my sister. And, you know, I just see him as the kind of person that knows what he's doing and how to be a man and how to step up and take responsibility for things. He knows when I'm upset about something. So, you know, if he sees me, he'll say, do you want to talk about this or do you want to talk about that? And he'll understand what I'm going through.
One of my kids, his mom doesn't want him to come home late. That was her biggest thing. She's like, I don't want him in the program. I don't want him to. He just came up to me one day and was like, Mom doesn't want me to be in the program because I get home so late. And I was like, well, do you want to be in the program? He's like, I really want to be in the program. This is a kid who usually, you know, he has a smart mouth and, you know, always has something to say. And this is sad, I shouldn't assume, but I just assumed he would be like, yeah, I don't want to be in it anyway. But when he said that, I was like, that's great. And he's like, and I learned how to tie a tie last week. I was like, that's great that at 14 that matters to you, you know? So they love it. A couple of my kids will come up and be like, are we having fades for dates today? I'm like, yeah. And the girls too. The girls really like the idea of getting their nails painted, but they like the camaraderie of being in the program, you know? And then I've had a couple of girls who bring friends like, please could she be in the program? So it's working. It's working for the underclassmen. A lot of the older kids, they were in it for a couple of weeks and they understood why they were in it, and so they're like, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so cute.
Oh, no, you caught that.
Yeah, it's like,
Who is your role model?
yeah.
My role model is my mom.
It's my stepmom.
Y'all want to tell us why?
Because, like, she's always been, like, I don't know, the head. I don't know how to explain it, but she's, like, always been there. And just, like, to push me and motivate me and tell me stuff.
What kind of stuff does she tell you?
I don't know, she just tell me, like, she tells me I can do it. Like, she persuades me and pushes me so I can never give up.
That's awesome. My stepmom is my role model because she pushed me to actually learn in school and got me everything I needed, a tutor. Before I had that tutor, I was making straight Fs. Ooh.
My grandma is a role model of my life. My grandma, she's not living right now, but when she was living, she was the person that held the household down, you know, like kept our family in their place.
Yeah.
Like she was the person who made everything felt like it felt right. Like once she died, it seemed like everything fell apart. Like
How does she keep it together?
she kept it together because she was just like, she knew how to handle everything. She was a person, like, she was a caring person. When nobody didn't have a light, like, when nobody didn't have nowhere to go or a place to be, she will always have her door open. And I think that's the type of person I want to be. Because, like, I want to help people. That's why I want to be a pediatric neurologist. I love kids. And I just want to be the person that could change your lives, you know?
And you definitely could be.
Like he teach me how to play soccer, but after that, like that was all. Like after he moved.
This is when I go to my uncle's house. Like I tell my uncle, like I can't hold it. I can't I want to do my own stuff. And I want to go to school. I want to be somebody. that nobody in my family has gone to. And my uncles, he's just like, I know I get you. You can do it. You can do it. Everything I don't get when I go to their house, I just get everything. It's just like battery though. Like you're not charged, but when they charge you, you get full. And then that's what happened between my auntie and my uncle. My mom, she gives materials, but like for me, materials is not good enough. It's just like I want love, and that's what I want.
Thanks so much for sharing, man. Come on.
As a counselor, one of the I guess, I mean, my role is to listen, and I think that's also what that forum provides for them, you know, is that they can be heard. Like it's a space where there are rules, and you need to respect others and respect their opinions, and they're laid out at the beginning. And so when they start, you know, it takes them a second to get it, but then once they get it, they're like, wow, my voice is important. And then in turn, it teaches them how to listen to others, you know. So somebody's listening to me and validating whatever I'm feeling, and now I'm respecting my peers in a way that I didn't think that they needed to be respected, you know, but once they're sitting in that space, they're like, oh, okay, well, he does have something important to say. So they don't have people that are doing that at home for the most part. You know, a lot of our kids come from a nice low-income neighborhood. A lot of them come from, they're one of many children, you know, and I feel like they get lost in the shuffle and just the day-to-day, and then they're not getting that outside. And so I think that at a certain point, just in growing up, they're just kind of,
Miss Fletcher's right here.
it's not, you know, I'm not important, so why care? You know, I feel like that's where a lot of it is. And then they come to something like this, and they're like, oh, I am important. You know, you were important all along, but being in that kind of space, I'm like, oh, I am important in this